Busy people and lots of yellies, Worcester hipsters and fed up townies. We have more than pizza in common, with two rocks for bookends. New Haven, New Haven, New Haven, between two rocks.
Welcome everybody back to the Between Two Rocks podcast. This is episode 9. Thank you so much for those of you who made it all the way through Gentrifying White Devils, or I changed the title later to Let's Make Some Content, because apparently I'm still looking for sponsors and wasn't trying to alienate them too much. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to have another fun episode this week. First, let me welcome back my co-host, Colin Ryan.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be back again.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm excited
good to have you.
be in this awesome space again.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, yeah, here we are live at Baobab. Well, not live, but, sort of, recorded. We were here live at some point.
Yeah, we're alive.
We are currently living. Colin, you've been my co-host on, 4 or 5 episodes. Who are you?
That sounds about right.
Who are you?
I am a born and raised New Havener.
Okay.
And went to school in New Haven. Lived here my whole life, pretty much.
So you're basically providing street cred for this.
Street cred, yeah.
Since I'm not even from around here. I don't know if people know that. People assume because I have Between Two Rocks, I'm some sort of New Haven expert. I lived here for like 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah. I've just been protecting you from random beatings this whole time. Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow, that actually makes a lot of sense because people do want to pummel me pretty regularly.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. You have the pummelable vibe,
Mm-hmm. Definitely. It's the face.
I find also the words. The words are also a bit of a problem.
Words in the face, that combo.
Being pummeled is kind of my brand,
Yeah.
if this was Instagram. So,
so I'm a big New Haven booster, and
Okay.
I love talking to other people who love New Haven and are making cool things happen here. So this is a nice outlet.
Cool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like we've gotten pretty far into the number of episodes without ever explaining who you were. So I thought it was time,
Yeah, I prefer to be an anonymous character. I like that role.
Well, anonymous no more. Colin Ryan. I'm Josh Levinson. I write Between Two Rocks. I do comedy around some places, and you can just see me wandering around eating sweet tarts or whatever. So mostly that's what I'm doing. Eating sweet tarts. Sometimes I do other things, but I'd say mostly the sweet tarts. So our guest this week, I'm very excited to have her. I've been trying to get her for a little while, but she only answers emails during the Mercury in retrograde. So it has been challenging, but I think we finally got her. She owns the Breathing Room Community and Wellness Center. I try so hard. Please welcome Margot Broom.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely. It's Community Yoga and Wellness Center. It's a mouthful, but...
Okay. No. I mean, I get it. You want to check all the boxes of things that you actually do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Wellness encompasses all of the things.
Exactly.
Right. It's not just like Breathing Room Yoga like it was over on Chapel Street.
Nope.
So much more now.
Right, so much more. It's like amazing. You've really done a bang up job over there. If you haven't been to the space, you should check it out.
I've never been. Yeah, I would love to go.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
If you are listening, obviously we are providing free yoga for you. No, not really. Sorry, I think you have to buy. But yeah, it's amazing. Like it's not just a yoga center now. It's like a community center. You have like other people there. Like I was looking, like there's like holistic healing stuff, massages. I don't even remember.
Meditation, a whole bunch of stuff.
Something called Rolfing, which apparently is not made up. The
Really?
real thing.
Is this true?
Yeah, no, R-O-L-F-N. I mean, all right, it does sound made up. It's a real thing, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really deep tissue massage therapy. It's I will not do enough justice in trying to explain it, but it's
actually your job to make sure the customers get out there. Right? If you fail us now, the Rolfing community is already turned on us, so it's just we probably have no listeners left. I'd say after that.
No, we have a ton of different practitioners and different businesses in the space with us, which is really cool. When we moved a year ago, I really wanted to expand on the idea of wellness. So we moved from like 2,300 square feet to 8,000 square feet. So I was like, I don't think we can just do yoga in all of this space. So looked for kind of nice complements. And first place that I was looking at with massage therapists and talking to a couple different businesses around town, but ended up meeting up with Purest Float, which has its own
deprivation chamber.
Yep, sensory deprivation. Awesome.
Degradation chamber.
Yes.
That's right.
No.
For all your BDSM needs. That's right. bring your sick shit to breathing room.
And then be quiet about it.
That's right.
Incredible.
Just think
That's
about
the
it.
place
as
I'm
you're
going to open
floating. Yeah, we've actually this podcast is mostly for generating competitive business.
Yeah,
ideas.
sparking new businesses. Yeah.
That's right. There's a lot of open storefronts here, so we could do something. I'll have to paint over the windows. But yeah, deprivation chambers. That's right.
Yeah.
Never gonna look at them in the same way again.
Yeah.
Wow, Colin, you really ruined it. Well done.
People will pay more. You're going to do better.
I meant to set the timer.
So what is Rolfing? Can we just go back to that? What is
Sure.
that?
Sure. So it's a certain massage therapy technique, and it's really based more on going deeper. And I, again, am not a Rolfer, so I don't know the depth of it, but it used
Damn,
to
'cause
be.
I need a Rolf. I got this leak. It's just like, no, go on.
It's a technique where it's deeper pressure. I think it gets a little bit more into connective tissue, and it's really for recorrecting issues. So if you have
So it's like somewhere between like chiropractic and massage almost.
Deeper than deep tissue?
yeah, deeper than deep tissue. It's
Wow.
it's
like a
a
skeletal
The deepest
massage.
of
Yeah.
deep tissue.
Yeah.
Massage your marrow.
I can feel your skull.
yeah, exactly.
Good.
Manipulation of connective tissue, and to
Yeah.
help you if you've got some structural issues, to help you realign in that. So I wouldn't quite say chiropractics, but
Yeah.
it's something that you have to do for like a full series. So
Okay.
it's not just like a one and done. You go, you get an assessment, and then you work with the practitioner for probably almost a year.
At
and
least 6,000 sessions.
At least,
Yeah.
right? In your firstborn
Once
child.
a day,
So
every day.
yeah, but it's like I've heard absolute wonders about it. That it really helps people who have had some like pretty bad structural issues. So
So what will be like a structural issue?
say you have scoliosis, or
Okay.
you had like an ankle surgery and you didn't heal properly, or if there was something that happened when you were a kid and your bones realigned
like your dad
not
didn't
so well.
love you? Will they help with that?
Exactly. No,
Yes,
that's for the
where I'm-
therapist across the hall.
Oh, okay. You have a therapist. That's good.
Well, we've got the whole wellness center upstairs now.
Okay.
So I took over the fourth
So is
floor
this
yesterday.
all? Like, is this all under your umbrella? Like,
Yeah.
Are you the boss of all these people, right?
They call me Lady Boss.
The lady boss. Nice. No, I love it. It's great. Yeah.
I used to be like, please don't call me that, but
Oh, they really call you Lady Boss.
I
Nice.
mean, it's great. She's so tall too, so she's got such a good stature for it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I think it makes sense. She's probably just born for it. You know.
Thanks, Josh.
Walking around
It's probably not all
degrading
the
people.
it's probably not all the hard work and effort you put in.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we really got off to a Cracker Jack start, I'd say. So
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, so it's all under your umbrella. That's awesome. Is this like I mean, even just running a yoga studio is a huge risk. Like you're a small business owner. You've had breathing room for quite a while now.
Yeah, going into our 10th year.
Okay.
2019 will be 10
Nice.
years.
Wow.
Bam.
I know. By New Haven standards, you're pretty much like a legacy. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know.
I mean, I think so. Yeah. I mean, yoga studios open and close. I don't know. I actually have no idea.
Are you the oldest or one of the oldest? Or what?
No, actually, I'm one of the younger studios.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Fresh Yoga's been around for years, and then Balanced.
So do you need us to take somebody out, or like we could arrange that? Okay, she's signaling at me. You can't hear that, but
Nonverbal.
money has exchanged hands. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a muscle person, so this has been a huge waste. You can probably write that off, though, right? I don't really understand how taxes work.
Probably not.
Okay.
Are you
School of
friendly
marketing.
with the other yoga studios? Do you all hate each other? How does that
No,
work?
no, there's no animosity at all.
Did you believe that?
No.
Okay, good. I was just like, no. We're
I
not
mean,
lying.
being the new kid on the block, I think a few years ago I wasn't necessarily taken that seriously. I applied to work at one of the other yoga studios like 11 years ago
Yeah, like
when I was
originally-
like first like training and being a teacher, and I went in and I was like, I want to be a yoga teacher, and they were like,
You
okay,
sounded
great.
Like that. I wouldn't have hired you either.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh, so they didn't take
Right? No, they didn't take me.
You should
Oh,
use
so
your
this is all revenge. This is a revenge.
No, it never was
spite-based
meant to
business.
be. It was never meant to
I mean,
be. But I
vengeance
do
is the
say,
ultimate business model. I would
It's
say.
a great motivator.
Yeah, that's the only reason I blog. I'd say just getting back at
Your
my-
dad?
My dad, yeah, that's right. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud of me. What?
The longest running of feuds.
I didn't start it. To be fair, he made me.
So do you really have a therapist at the studio, or is that
we
a joke?
have all different kind of therapies. We have massage therapy, we have yoga therapy, we have different therapists coming in and looking at the space. So like I said, we just opened up the wellness center a couple months ago. So I've got different rooms, different spaces for people to rent out, kind of creating more of a co-op wellness center type space. So if you're a massage therapist and you're looking for a place to practice, we offer a membership where we're giving people some marketing through Breathing Room. We're giving, like, if they want to use us for booking. It's kind of all being worked out right now. It's this new concept that I'm trying to coming into. So the yoga center has always been about, like, you have something to offer. You have a teaching, you have a workshop, you have a class that you want to offer, even have a lecture. Like, we hold space for you. You know, if you're passionate,
chambers.
yes, all of that.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So if you're passionate about what you do, I'm going to support you in doing it and hold space for you to do it. And so there's so much space in the building, and it
Do you
just
know where it is, Colin? She basically like up crown. Remember
yeah.
the parties over there? It's a good time.
Oh yeah.
You kind of ruined that, I gotta say. We can't
Did
have
you
any
not
more
come to the
parties.
party on
The
Saturday
gala?
night?
No.
We had the gala on Saturday. We had a straight up like dance party in the den. It was so much fun. Josh Kane, one of our teachers, he'd like full out DJ'd it. It was
nice.
it was so much fun. It was good
Yeah,
times.
I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, and like my pants were already it was old. No, I had somewhere to be. I don't remember exactly what it was. I deleted something Saturday. I distinctly remember it was on my calendar, but who could recall any longer?
That was days ago.
Yeah, that was so long ago. We'll never know. But I had to be somewhere. I'm not sure. I do remember hearing about it though. That's great. Cool.
Yeah.
So do you have one location? Has everything consolidated into this one place?
Yeah, so we've had 3. This is our 3rd location. So we started in the English Building Market, which is the antique shop on Chapel Street, like 800 square feet in the back space. When the market crashed in 2008, I lost my job. I was working for an architect, and so I went to work for Carol Orr and was kind of helping decorate her space because I was an interior designer, and ended up taking like the back 800 square feet of her space.
So did you design the whole space?
Yeah.
Basically? That makes a lot of
Yeah,
sense.
so
Why is it so looking good? Because you have the background.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and then we moved to Chapel Street and kind of, it used to be Hope Gallery, the tattoo place, the tattoo gallery. So it had like awesome creative energy in there already. So did it our own little, I did a whole revamp of that. But that was a smaller space, and then it got bigger. We started doing teacher trainings and things. So I was like, we need more space, and ended up going to Crown Street, which was like a huge project in and of itself. It was 2 separate buildings, and one had been abandoned for almost 20 years. It was like the old Vidal Sassoon hair school. So it was like totally ripped out.
Did you find any corpses of
No, there's a lot of weird hair
people?
and stuff. That was
a lot of hair.
interesting. No, there wasn't
hair
really a lot of
corpses.
hair.
Hair skeletons.
There was hair corpses.
I guess I don't really understand how
Yeah.
corpses work.
I'm pretty sure hair's dead anyway, right?
I guess it's possible.
Yeah, so I ended up like taking it was like a 17-month process to get the ordinance from the city, the ordinance from the state to connect those 2 buildings, to have the landlords.
So you just lease, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't own that. And
No.
so you put in like all of this hard work.
Yeah.
Like, and how does that work? Do they like if I wanted to rebuild something like that, like, do they like knock something off the rent, or is it just like
Yeah, so I
okay.
got a great deal on rent, and I got a long rent. I have like a 25-year lease.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Wow.
So I've got
So
that
if this doesn't
locked
work
in.
out, you got plenty of time to figure out something new.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
exactly. Well, there's options to renew. So if I ever wanted to, if I
That's
ever wanted
cool.
out. But the landlords are awesome over there. They've been so helpful and supportive.
2 different landlords even.
They're cousins.
Okay.
Wow,
Welcome to New
perfect.
Haven.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, welcome to the New Haven.
Real estate market.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you paid two different leases, those 2 buildings, or
Yeah.
is it, oh really? Wow.
Yep. 2 leases. Yeah, technically 3 now with the 4th floor wellness center.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So who's your sheetrock guy? Because I need a guy. Colin's actually texted me his sheetrock guy at least twice, and I
Really?
just like don't.
Just keeps asking.
I could get you a guy.
Keep sending the same guy.
It's probably the same guy as Colin's.
Yeah. So you tried to get a job somewhere, and they were basically like, "Stop making that weird voice." So they didn't hire you, and then you're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna start my own yoga studio."
No, actually, I ended up just work studying there for a couple of years, just running the front desk and trying to be helpful because I really
Okay.
just wanted to be a part of a yoga community.
Isn't there a word for those people?
Well, we call them karmis.
Karmis.
Yep.
That's right.
We want you to make this an angry vengeance story.
No, you won't get that out of me.
Uh,
No, but to me, I know, like so much of what yoga is community, is about people coming together underneath these traditions and practices, which are really about coming to understand yourself and how you are in relationship to yourself and to other people. And so I was really just wanting to be a part of that, and I didn't find it as much. And so I ended up teaching, at gyms, I was at like New Haven Fitness, I was teaching at, Quinnipiac, like I was just teaching in all different places, while also working at the architecture firm. And then the market crashed, so I was like, I'll just keep teaching more wherever I can. And my husband, my now boyfriend, was like,
Wait, now
you seem
boyfriend, you
You
unmarried?
said
Oh,
your
yes,
husband.
yes, I kind of
You
love
went
that.
backwards.
I kind of love that. My boyfriend, now husband. I kind
I
of
don't
like
think that
that.
she knows.
You
Yeah.
caught the backwards order.
Yeah,
there.
Boyfriend,
yeah.
now husband.
You had it backwards. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm dyslexic as hell. That's why I told you I didn't want to spell earlier.
Well, you're gonna. We have a lot of spelling related questions later, but it's fine for right now.
No, you encouraged me. You said, why don't you do
So how
more
do I-
teaching?
How do you convince people? So, like, I always wanted to try yoga, but I was very intimidated, especially to, like, go into a studio full of people I do not know.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to be bad. Like, I'm just, like, the least flexible person naturally. Like, I've done so little stretching over the last 3 decades. Like, even the fitness test they made you take,
Sit and reach.
Oh, yeah.
It's a classic.
Last place every year. Just the worst. Like, they're
2
like,
inches.
Yeah, we're going to keep you back because you just can't. No. But it was bad. Like, I was pretty inflexible, and I was pretty into video games or whatever.
You
but
couldn't
still.
reach the hash marks. It was just
That's
unmeasurable.
right. That's right. NA just does not apply. But how do you convince somebody who's never done yoga? Like, it's so hard to make that initial leap. Like, how do I feel comfortable in a room where I'm like, oh boy, I'm gonna really embarrass myself in front of these cute
Or do you
men or
suggest
women.
just give up? Don't try.
Ooh, that's an
Don't
option.
even get started.
Yeah.
No, I have a few different approaches because you'll find a lot of different reasons why people say they can't or they won't or they're afraid. The first one is usually just that it's not about flexibility. People really come.
You say that, but
Yeah, well, it is actually all about flexibility of the mind, right? Like, what are you willing
also
to
very
give?
rigid. Also,
Right?
I also failed all those tests as well. The elastic mind, none of that.
No, but
I like to come with a closed mind and hamstrings. That's where I'm at, the ideal student.
I'm gonna see what I can do for you in that case.
Yeah.
But no, really,
Because you have intro classes, right?
yeah.
So
We've
you
got
would say maybe do an intro class just to start.
Yeah, so one of the main things I always say is we do 3 weeks for $30 because I think that if you're really brand new at yoga, you have to find a teacher that you resonate with. Like, there's all sorts of different teachers, different styles, different paces, and you've got to find someone that you're going to really jive with.
Okay.
And then I also try to really encourage people to recognize that yoga is not stretching. Yoga is not just physical. So there's like a whole 8-limbed practice of what yoga is.
Okay.
And
Now
so
chakras are involved in this somehow.
they can be, right?
Because you do mention like vibing with the instructor, and I'm not a very spiritual person, and sometimes somebody's like, oh, blah blah blah, and they'll talk about some aligning my inner something or other, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not into that, but it's fine, I don't care, I can just tune out. But
Yeah.
but you have more scientific-y people.
Josh doesn't have feelings.
I wouldn't say that. My therapist would say that.
Well, there's people that are gonna, move more towards the physical practice. There's
Right.
people who are gonna try to thread in some of the
Who
spiritual.
are some of your science-y instructors I can look out for?
Sciencey instructors.
Yeah.
I would say if you're looking for more of like a physical practice, everyone in their own way brings in some of the weavings of the teachings.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
so I would say Toby is like awesome. She'll get you to know your body. You'll
Okay.
know. I always feel like a transformer in her class, where she's like gives you all these instructions, and all of a sudden you're like standing completely upright, and you're like, I didn't even know I could stand this way.
Nice.
Rebecca's really great too. She's got like a
I know Rebecca.
really
Yeah.
great,
You know her, Josh?
I do. I've met her.
really.
You met her.
Yeah.
She's got
That's
a
how I
really
know
great
Margot.
scientific
Huh?
background.
Yeah. She's like in the army.
Josh and
too or
Rebecca
something.
used to date.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you
That's
go.
That's how
There you go.
Yeah.
that's how this all started. See.
Oh.
Usually
So-
people date, they just
You didn't know
mess
that?
up
She
a
never
little bit.
mentioned Josh?
Well, I think she mentioned it. I was just being coy.
Yeah.
Nice. Wow, she killed it. I was like, wow, did she even remember? I feel like we met even. Jeez.
This is
Sort
where
of
the
like-
podcast takes a turn,
This
actually.
is some sort of Men in Black memory erasing situation going here.
Never seen that man before in my life.
Now that things are nice and awkward, she probably won't listen to this. We'll be all right. It's fine. Who does?
No, she won't hear it.
I have a hard time just getting my dad to listen. Dad, are you still out there? No,
Doesn't go back to your oldest feud.
cool. Yeah, so there's lots of instructors. Go check it out. It's pretty dope. You got other stuff going on there, wellness, Rolfing, the
Yep.
whole jazz. Have you done this at the sensory deprivation chambers?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. I try to
Nice.
do it as often as I can.
Nice. It's like drugs without the drugs, right? It's pretty
It's
sweet.
so cool.
Yeah.
It's really wild.
Have
You
you
feel
had
like you're in
spiritual
space.
awakenings? Feel like you're in space?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely go into a meditative state. You definitely
Okay.
like the air and the water is the same temperature as your body, and the lights. You know, you turn the lights out. There's no sound. You just feel like you're floating in
So
space.
you're just left with yourself. Wow, what a
Just
nightmare.
yourself.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alone with my own thoughts.
You like pray for
My
sleep.
greatest nightmare.
Pray for Sleep. Great post-metal band, by the way, if you're looking. Which nobody is. Just me and Dave for 'em. Dave, how you doing, buddy? Come say hi. You want me a dinner?
Do an individual shout out to each listener now.
Well, there was one Twitter follower. Seth Bader, S Bader 85 follow-up. It was a great episode. He actually really liked last episode about
Right.
gentrifying white devils. So shout out to dude. He used to come to the open mic over at Dempsey's. And yeah, he's a fan. Good for him, man.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
So do you meditate?
I do.
Nice. What do you do?
Most recently, I do transcendental meditation.
Okay.
Yep. So,
What is the difference? So I do like the Headspace app,
mhm.
right? And I don't think that's transcendental meditation. I think that's just a guided meditation where I breathe.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
important.
I'm still alive. Yeah, no, it's
Mhm.
great. It's changed my life totally.
Yeah.
I'm a huge
Oh.
fan.
complete change.
You know, just I'll say meditating forced me to take some inventory of some of the choices I make in my life, and I'm like, why do I feel this way? Oh yeah, because I drink constantly. So now I don't drink, and instead I just obviously do drugs and
Well, that was already
eat
there, right?
candy. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I replace alcohol with candy, which I think is like kind of an upgrade.
Yeah.
Probably same amount of sugar content. So
Oh yeah,
you're
sure. It's
good.
just like the candy hangover is just easier to deal with overall. I'd say
Mhm.
it hurts my teeth more though. I gotta say.
Have you ever tried cupping?
I haven't. I've done
I've been
acupuncture,
doing some cupping
acupressure.
lately.
Have you
Yeah.
really?
I have.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
my back looks insane.
Yeah,
I love
I've
it.
seen pictures.
Yeah, it's like you got
There's-
attacked by an octopus.
It really
right?
is.
Yeah,
It really is.
totally.
I don't get it. There's no science behind this, right? Like you're just getting in a straight.
Honestly, it's just I've gotten it as part of a massage, so it's just
Okay.
like they'll put the cups on during the massage, and
Okay.
it's only on there for a few minutes, and they take them off and massage that. And the thinking is that it kind of loosens you up ahead of time, so you can get either a deeper massage, or you can get the same massage you would get otherwise with less effort on the the part of the masseuse, so you can do more stuff. You know? Yeah, I don't know if it works or not, but it doesn't feel bad.
I'm against. Vote against.
Con.
The con. I officially vote against, but it's your body. I'll
Mhm.
tell you what to do with it.
Yeah.
No, I've heard really great things about it as well. It's a Chinese medicine technique
Mhm.
similar to acupuncture.
Yeah.
Do they heat the cups for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Hmm.
I did acupuncture recently as well.
Yeah, acupuncture is insane.
Ooh, very insane. Yeah.
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 But that at least there's plenty of science behind that, though. I'm all for science. That's all.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Pro science, anti Colin. Coming out officially with that stance. Yeah, but meditation is great. So what makes meditation transcendental? What is the difference
It's just a certain technique that you learn. It's a mantra meditation
that you
technique.
won't explain to me right now? You're just like,
No, it's a mantra.
is it a
med-
club? I'm not allowed in.
You're not
God,
ready
this
for
is
it.
just like middle school.
It's a mantra meditation. So you have a word or a phrase that you say over and over again. And so the way that it's explained is that the mind, really, its nature is to think. And so often we consider meditation as something where like, don't think, just clear your mind.
Right.
But this technique is really about allowing for yourself to,
like focus
just
your mind.
actually to do the opposite, to let your mind kind of be free, and
Wander.
then you can focus on the mantra. So you say it over and over again. But when your mind starts to wander, the idea is that it's actually releasing stress in your body. So you come back to the mantra over
Like
and over
dreaming.
again. Yeah. And then every time you come back to
If
the
you
mantra,
have to attach comparisons
Yeah.
to it.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying that's what dreaming does, supposedly. You
Yeah.
know?
So it's like drywall.
Like
Okay.
drywall. What's your drywall guy like? Does he meditate, do you think? Or girl? I don't want to assume. Probably a guy, though. My experience so far with drywall professionals. Which admittedly is
no
pretty
idea.
nice. Yeah, meditation's great. I like the Headspace app. I definitely recommend it. But I
Yeah.
guess Insight Timer's free. Anything you can do, honestly.
Yeah,
is
even
gonna
just
do good
sitting
for
for
you.
5 minutes. I mean, we have our teacher trainees, and we encourage them to try to take 5 minutes a day to just sit and be quiet and just to either do a mantra or, just follow your breathing.
Just
Anything
shut
that you
up.
can do
That's
to
what
just
they're
shut
looking
up.
for.
No, it's true. I mean, our minds and our society is just a constant go, 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 go. And we don't
Especially
really
for
give
us.
ourselves
We're
the
like
time.
programmers. Like, we literally stare at screens all day.
Oh, yeah.
I have like documentation on one screen and code on the other. It's not great.
I
but,
recently got my third screen.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Nice. Yeah, I got 3 at work, but
Yeah.
at home, I think I already got video games and then Reddit, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. That's what you need the 3 screens for. Well, work is in the middle.
I need Reddit to go over 2 screens of scrolling. Yeah, no, meditation is great. I definitely recommend it. I think a lot of people like have misconceptions about it. They're like, oh, I'm so bad. Like, yeah, you're bad at anything that you've never done before. Like, it's not it's a skill that you have to learn over time.
Yeah.
But like, it's not about like, for me, it's not so much about clearing my mind as like just trying to put my mind in a place of observation
Yeah.
instead of like thinking.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like looking at myself and being like, how do I feel? What does the breath feel like? Just like trying to exist in the moment and just like listen. You know?
It's deep.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
No, it's creating the condition
All
for
right,
you
did I
to be
vape
at
too
a
much
bit
before
more
I got here?
ease.
I don't know. Like, what's the right amount? I haven't found it yet. 4 vapes. That's the right amount. What
Boss
did you
lady
sign up
just
for?
shit all over you, bro.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. You know, you have to play along. It's fine. Okay, so let's play some games, I guess. I don't know how we're doing on. I didn't really start the clock until some amount of time in, but I think these can be variable length.
Can I say before the games, is there some cool thing that we don't know about yet? Like acupuncture, massage, cupping, meditation. Is there some cool thing that's coming up?
Yeah, what's your favorite other thing? Reiki?
Tell us about some new
Reiki.
thing.
Reiki?
Well, something that's pretty awesome that
Bloodletting.
Leeches.
Leeches.
Yes.
Leeches. Is that coming back? Are leeches back?
My bag's actually full of leeches.
Oh man. I mean, some of the great things going on at the studio and at the center are we have.
Yo, I think that's Snopra. How's it going? I love your video. It's so good. I know you can't hear me. Yo, your music's awesome. I can't. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna hit you on Twitter. It's cool. She had that song Yank Rhythm. She's from New Haven. I think they shot the video in Hartford. Shit is so good though.
Yeah.
I heard her on the local radio. She's like, she's got a cool Instagram. Her life
nice.
is more glamorous than ours, probably. Well, mine. I mean, you guys are probably.
This is the person outside of the window, I should point out.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wow, I got really excited. Nick explained none of that. Yeah. So Snowpro was outside the window, and she's like a local
Josh
recording
just tried to
artist.
talk to her,
Through a
even though
window.
there was no sound being transferred.
Yeah,
at
I
all.
wasn't trying to. I was just trying to figure out how I could communicate that I'm a fan, but I couldn't. You know.
Just tell her to listen to the podcast now.
Yeah, that's right. You know, if I can get her to respond, it'll be cool.
That would be good advertising. We should just have a card with the name of the podcast if people happen to look in here.
Oh, it's a good. I should have pointed out my T-shirt. Literally wearing a Between Two Rocks T-shirt.
Yeah.
Well, I'm good at this, huh?
These are ideas for next time.
You know, I think by episode 30 or 40, we're gonna have this all ironed out.
This will be figured out.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, we have aerial
Whoa, we
yoga,
don't
which is
wanna
pretty cool.
Answer any yeah, aerial yoga. Sorry.
Yeah, so we got aerial yoga going on, which is silk suspended from the ceiling.
Yeah, my
his,
wife does that.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
So it's really
Big into it, yeah.
really cool. So that's
Can you do that?
kind of the
when
most one of the more fun things.
No, but
Most fun
she's pregnant, and I
I didn't want
looked
to blow it
into,
up. Good.
this is
didn't wanna
the
be
big
like-
reveal.
I know. Like, what? Can I tell strangers that Shelly's pregnant?
No, so I know you guys have prenatal yoga, so we're gonna check
Yeah,
that out.
absolutely. Saskia is amazing.
Over there,
Yeah, Yeah, and then Mommy and Me.
Yeah. Am I allowed in
Cute.
either of those classes,
Absolutely.
or would that be awkward?
You'd have to check about the prenatal because it's like
You
a
could be the
community
me.
of moms kind of
Okay.
like cultivating that community. But I think the Mommy and Me, I think that could definitely be something you
Okay.
do.
Maybe I
Yeah.
could be like that big red guy that you beat up in a women's self-defense class. That would be my role in there. I don't know why.
No, that would not be okay.
Good. I was just talking to Brittany about this other podcast idea. Do you remember?
I'm sorry, this podcast is so boring. You're already talking about other ideas.
No, it is pretty. Well, no. I'll never
when
get rid of
we,
it.
when we parade in your ex-girlfriends?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
a podcast idea where, we interview my ex-girlfriends.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I guess we talk about...
I felt like we had an opportunity here to jump into interviewing people that know your ex-girlfriends, and this would have been a good segue.
Yeah, it's actually
I felt like
right.
you weren't ready to go for it though.
Well, she was just texting me about it. We were trying to come up with titles for it.
Yeah.
So.
Everybody else loves the idea of interviewing Josh's ex-girlfriends on the podcast except Josh. He's the only one that doesn't think it's a great idea.
I actually do think it's a great idea. It just makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just want to hear what went wrong and what did you do wrong.
Could be a really good learning experience.
Yeah.
Why didn't it work out, and what did Josh do to make it not work out?
Anyway, I think it's a pretty good podcast. What do you think, Margot?
For the idea of interviewing your ex-girlfriends?
Yeah.
She's cringing now.
I
so
know.
it's gotta be-
I'm
it's gonna be
uncomfortable, so it must be
great.
great.
It's a vote for. Well, Eamon, what do you think? Thumbs up? Thumbs up.
Thumbs
All right.
up. 2
Eamon,
votes
the
for.
engineer, says thumbs up. All right. Well, I guess
Yeah.
I've been outvoted. Democracy works once
Yeah.
again. You get what you get. All right. Sorry. Back on topic. Margot Broom, owner of Breathing Room Yoga, aerial yoga. There's natal yoga. That's good.
Natal yoga. Yoga that you're doing during the birth. I love it.
Is there some
That's
sort
new.
of like, wow, your ultrasound, like your baby's in downward facing dog. It's amazing. It's so advanced for a uteral situation. It's good. Okay. Well, that leads us into the first game that I would like to play, which is Fuck, Marry, Kill. You know how the game works in general? We're not going to do it for people, though. We wouldn't do that. That would be rude. We're not like that. We're going to do
New Haven Yoga Studios.
No. That would be
Controversial.
right. Edgy. No, we're gonna do it for yoga positions, yoga stances, I guess. What do you call
Okay.
them?
Postures or
Poses?
asanas?
Postures. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get any of those. Those are good though. So it's like fuck, marry, kill. So like fuck with is like kind of like your, I don't know. Like you like it. It's like obviously marry is your favorite, Kill is one you would skip forever. And then fuck with we've basically been just doing kind of like does guilty pleasure doesn't really make any sense in the context of a yoga posture.
Yeah, it's like you like it, but you don't want to do it all the time.
Right, yeah.
Mhm.
Right. It's a nice once in a while
Yeah.
type situation.
What did we say before? It was like never, sometimes
Like,
always,
it was like
something
weekly,
like that. Or,
yearly in hell or something like that. Matt
Mhm.
tried to make it a whole thing, but then last week I discussed it with my friends. They're like, it's fine. It's not misogynistic. You're okay.
Yeah.
Because girls play it. It's genderless.
Yeah. There's been a lot of discussion about this game for no reason.
We got to talk about something, Colin.
All
So who wants to start?
I'm going to kill down dog right off the bat.
Okay.
I do a lot of vinyasa, and
Yeah.
that shit just hurts my shoulders. I
Agreed.
don't like it.
I'm with
Am
you.
I doing it wrong? Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I just can't get my arms back far enough. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I can never be in that position well enough where I just, like, they're like, oh, this is a restful place. I'm like,
That's what I don't
absolutely
get.
not.
Let's
No.
all rest in down dog. I'm like, no,
I'm
I
dying
go
here.
ahead and move forward to plank. I'm like,
Yeah. I'm
I
going
don't
to die.
like it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm with you. I would definitely kill downward facing dog for sure.
Mhm. All right.
I'll check that out for you guys. Because
Okay.
you must be there must be a little adjustment that we could make to make it more comfortable for you. Because
No, I don't want to
Okay.
change
I don't want you to
anything.
kill the dog.
Well, it just
You
don't
like
have,
the dog.
I like the dog.
I don't
Okay.
have the, like, my wrist
that your
can't
Mary?
do it. Like, it uses your triceps.
Yeah, it hurts my wrists and my shoulders.
Everything.
Mm.
Everything hurts. My
Mhm.
soul,
Mhm.
my 7th chakra, that one's way out of alignment.
No, I would kill wheel pose.
Okay. Wow. Don't even
Wheel
know
pose
what that
is like
Wheel, so
the
that's when you're-
deep,
that's when
deep
you're
back
back.
bend. You've got your
Okay.
hands on the ground next to your ears, your feet
It's
on
like
the
the super
ground,
bridge, right?
and then you push up
Yeah,
and
the
you're
super
like,
bridge.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I actually like that one.
Yeah.
That hurts my wrists as well a bit, but I think it's just such a good.
Yeah, back bending is a big challenge.
I've
Big
never been able to
challenge
do it.
for
I
me.
did a yoga class at the Y once where this dude basically is like, grab my ankles.
Yeah, that
And,
actually
that
helps
was
your
not
wrists.
a yoga class.
But I paid for it. Anyway, I was
$35, and I was
pretty sore. I got a good back bend going.
Did holding
behind
the
the Y.
did holding the ankles help though? It's supposed to not be like
right.
as
So
as
because I
hard on
don't
your
have
wrist.
my
Yep.
wrist can't go back that far at all. But he basically pulled me up, and it was just like very uncomfortable. Like just I guess I've never really looked
Sounds
up a guy's
uncomfortable.
shorts before. You know, he had great thighs, but gosh, it just made me really uncomfortable. I guess I don't want to confront my sexuality at this point in my life. Like
Not while you're holding a guy's ankles, right?
well, I mean that's kind of the time, but I don't know. I feel like I should have done this.
No,
10
you should
years
think
ago.
about it beforehand, before you grab the ankles.
I was
you
gonna
should
run
think
out the
about
clock on being straight, but I don't know now. No, it was cool, but it's scary, you know.
Yeah.
Because I just like I feel like that looks like something you could really hurt yourself.
Mm.
But
it. So I'm curious, what's your love? What would you keep?
I mean, I want to say Shavasana because that's
well,
that's
we
the
should have a
ultimate
no
rest.
Shavasana rule. Come on, you can't lying down can't be the winner, right?
No.
I really enjoyed Trikonasana, which is triangle pose.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
I could use a
an
block
open
for that
hip
one for sure.
pose. It's there's it's a revolved pose with in your spine. It's a little bit of a heart opener. There's like so much going on. It's one of the most challenging
So
poses
triangle
you can do.
is two straight legs.
Mm-hmm.
Shift your arms forward.
Yep. So you would have one hand on a block or on your shin or on the
Okay.
I
ground.
love that
Block.
one. That's when I get a
And then-
nice hip pop every time.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
Is this supposed to pop?
If it needs
yeah.
to.
No, yeah, it's a little.
Mine sobs gently sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not sure what's going on. Maybe I need to check out some of this Rolfing. I got some structural problems going on back
Perfect.
there. They gotta be loving this. A lot of free advertising
The Rolfing community.
that they will never know if this happens. If a Rolfing advertisement happens in the midst of a podcast, does anyone even know? Cool.
So that's your Mary. Is that your Mary or your?
Yeah, I would marry.
Okay.
Nice. What about you,
Alright.
Colin? Do you need a minute?
Yeah, I need a minute. Let me think about that.
I would
one.
say I would marry I guess Warrior 2. I
Mm.
just kind of like it. Like I don't know, it feels like a power pose. You know what I mean? I'm like I don't know. It makes me feel kind of powerful and like in alignment, you know.
Mhm.
And I can do it, which is nice.
Yeah.
It does hurt my shoulders after a while. Sometimes I feel
Yeah.
like the yoga instructor forgets that we're doing it to like go correct people, and I'm like I've been holding on my arms for like 2 minutes. Like this
I
hurts.
just put my hands on my hips.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sassy too, which is nice.
Definitely.
Which is what I'm trying to work on my sassy
Yeah.
chakra the most.
And you
I hold
might
up one finger.
Okay, what do you
Wag
think the
finger.
sassiest chakra is, Margot?
the second chakra for sure.
Okay, I don't know what they are.
I mean, it even
it a-
sounds sassy. It's called Svadhisthana.
Oh.
It's like, hi.
Okay. Oh my-
All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, we need to stop. Can you do voices for all the chakras, or like what's the deal? How many are
Absolutely.
there?
There's 7.
There's 7. Okay.
Yep.
So
Yep.
what is the first one?
Mulandara, which is the legs,
Okay.
right? Then you've got Svadhisthana, which is in the hips.
Wait, what was the voice for the first one? You gotta do a voice.
Don't know what I'm
You
doing.
want- all right. Well, what are the rest of them?
You've got the third chakra, which is the Manipura, and these all align with the different elements.
Manipura.
Manipura.
Okay.
Yep. So first chakra is like earth. Second chakra is water.
Okay.
Third chakra is fire. Then
We're
you've
gonna
got
run out of elements. Where are they gonna go
Yep.
with this? There's 7.
There's Anahata, which is in the heart center.
Okay.
That's air. Then you've got Vishuddhi, which is in the throat, which is the ether element.
Okay.
And then you've got the Anja, which
What
is
is ether?
in ether is like
It's a
I mean,
cool
I think
drug
they-
you can do, right? From Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I think that they dispelled the idea that it was actually an element, but it's
Okay.
supposed to be like a gas-like
Okay.
quality.
Yeah. I know things can be ethereal.
Mhm.
meaning
Yeah, I was thinking like
ghosts.
it's in the ether. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So that's like where your center for communication is. So that's kind of the idea with the ether.
Good ghost talking.
And then you got your third eye center, which
Okay.
is light.
Which chakra number are we on now?
6,
This is 6?
Ajna. Yep.
Okay.
And then you've got the Sahasrara at the 7th, which is the 1,000-petaled lotus. Which
And
is
that's
kind
your,
of
the top of your
opens up.
head. You
Mhm.
gestured to. The listeners can't. So,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
the top of your head,
The
exactly.
top of your head. Okay.
Yep.
What's
Yep.
your favorite chakra?
What's my favorite?
What's your least favorite chakra? It's legs, right? Obviously. Stupid legs.
Boring.
Damn legs.
Boring.
That
We should cut these
structural
things off.
foundation.
That's right.
Right?
My favorite's
your
Third
history,
Eye.
your roots.
Third eye, yeah.
Sounds cool.
Very wise.
It does sound pretty cool. Yeah.
Wise.
That's my least favorite because I don't believe in it at all. So
Really?
you know.
Yeah.
So that just means that closed-minded.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, listen. I've done a lot
Coming
of
full
LSD.
circle
I've
with the
seen
yoga
it.
talk.
I've seen it, all right? I know what's going on. I've talked to God. She's pissed. It's fine.
Well, they each
Not
have
you specifically, just so you know.
Well,
but
they
you
each have
listen.
different qualities of consciousness in
Yeah.
them. So, third eye is your wisdom center. Your throat is how you're communicating outwardly with the world, inwardly with yourself. Heart center is obviously the space of compassion and love and how you're extending out into the world. Your arms are the
gross.
extensions of your heart. Right? Your stomach is like your willpower and your fire and your ego. And then
That's
the
where
hip.
the candy goes.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Burn it up. And then your hips are like your creativity, your movement, your sensuality, your sexuality. So that's like a big
Okay, I
place
get the
of movement.
sensuality, but why you say creativity?
Yeah, I mean,
In my hips?
yeah, absolutely.
You see me dance then.
Move your hips, and
Hips don't
everything
lie.
else in
That's
your
right.
body moves.
I lie constantly except with my hips. That's my tell at the poker table. If you see me sway my hips, I'm bluffing.
Josh is dancing everything but his hips move. It's terrifying.
That's
Oh
probably...
no!
Is that true?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Well, we need to get a dance instructor in here. We know what's going on
Yeah.
next. Okay, so where were we? I decided that Warrior 2 was my Mary, I guess.
I think I might marry triangle pose as well. I love that pop. It's great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. All right, and now fuck with.
Come back around. What's yours, Margot? What would you?
Um,
You can't do it every day. But
Okay.
You
every day I would say
But you
like
couldn't go
not
without it.
doing. I would say an inversion, like a headstand.
Okay, show
Yeah.
off. Sure.
Well, not. I wouldn't do it every day because I've got some neck issues anyway. But when
Okay.
I do practice it, it feels so awesome. And headstand or handstand also, but with a wall, I can't do it in the middle of the room, and that can be really hard on my shoulders too. So I think going upside down is just so good for the body and for the mind. You get to drain lymphatic fluid, you get to reverse blood flow, you get to just
Wait, where does the fluid come out?
it does it flows out of your lymph,
Into what?
your body.
That doesn't sound safe. I'm not a doctor, but where is this stuff going?
You're not a doctor.
Shh, in Connecticut, anyway.
So
only
what's
on
the one
internet.
where I'm bending my knees and
Crow pose.
crow pose? Yeah, that's what I'll fuck with.
Nice.
It's cool. I was thinking inversion too. I've done inversions momentarily in the past. It's just too scary though. I don't like being upside down.
Yeah, I like it on like a roller coaster, but I can't do
Oh,
it.
that I'll do. Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. When I have my own body weight
All right,
crushing
what's your
down on
favorite
me, I
roller
don't like
coaster?
it.
You're shaking your head.
No,
you're not a
roller
coaster
coasters.
fan?
No,
What? I see. I
don't
would
have
think
great
yogis would be
experiences.
like totally down DTF roller coasters.
Yeah.
No. We, my husband and I went to Harry Potter World because I'm a huge Harry Potter dork.
Yeah.
And we got there and I was like, this is great. He was like, okay, let's go on the roller coasters. I was like, oh no, I'm not doing that. He's
Oh,
like, well,
no,
what the hell are we
definitely
doing
not that.
here?
And
That's
you-
the whole
and you think
point.
I have a closed third eye. Okay, I see how it is. Well, maybe you should look in the mirror with your eye once in a while. I would say. I would fuck with dancer pose.
Dancer. I don't know that one.
Dancer,
Yep.
really?
Is that where you're
You're
one
on
leg up on your
and
knee?
you got one leg behind you that you're holding. Because I think because I'm like surprisingly okay at it, and there's
Yeah.
just something about like the tautness that keeps you balanced, which amuses me. Like the idea that like it looks like you would fall over, but because the way that like your leg and your arm pull against each other keeps you sort of like up. I don't know. It's kind of cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's a good back bend.
My
I don't
leg's
know.
not good at wrapping around my other leg compared to when I'm looking at
I
other
can't do
people
any of
in
that
the
stuff.
class.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know.
Or like the eagle, where you cross your arms.
Oh,
forget
eagle
it.
arms I like.
I
like
just
that
can't get my arms.
I actually
across.
like doing eagle arms in a forward fold. It opens up my.
I think I'm just
back
too
a whole
swole.
bunch.
That's probably it.
You got too big, bro.
Got too big. That's right. It's all that GTL. Cool. All right, that was a pretty good game. It took a little while because we had to figure out about all the chakras, but I feel like I've learned a lot, and that's what this is really all about.
Yeah, definitely.
You're just watching me grow.
There'll be a test after this.
Wow. So you're calling the shots. You really are a boss lady. I was like, yeah, maybe she is in charge. Is she
Yeah.
the new producer?
She is. gonna fire us in no time.
All right, so another game we like to play is Mayor for a Day. And so basically what we do is we give you $1 million to kind of do whatever you want, carte blanche, you know? You don't have to worry about stupid alder approval or any of that stuff, you know what I mean? And you can do something for the city, well, you know, or just, you know, something fun. It doesn't have to be, like, productive or, you know. A lot of people try to show off by saying what nice people they are, but
One person, be real and just be destructive.
Exactly. I'm going to just remove the green. Put some parking in there.
Oh my gosh.
We need a nice brutalist parking garage, I would say. We don't have enough.
I mean, right, like the first thing that comes into my mind is like public art. I mean, there is not enough public art in this city.
A couple people
there
have
is like
said
a
that,
huge lack of it. I would just like be like, Quajo, let's go nuts.
More murals.
Yeah, more
Quajo,
murals.
I think should be the next guest. We'll see.
Oh
you
yeah.
know.
I've been pushing for him for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
We're finally in communication, so you know we're getting there. It's
Yeah.
just a
moving.
matter of figuring out, you know, when a good time is. But
I saw that you. I don't know if you spearheaded that. The public yoga was that on East Rock or something, or I don't know where that was.
We do solstice class on top of East Rock Park every year. So summer solstice, we do like a huge free yoga class. And then this year we did something called Yoga in Our City, which was free yoga 3 times a week in different parks. So we did Edgewood, we did Quinnipiac River Park, and we did Scantlebury Park. And so these were free classes for the community. And we actually had sponsorship by Connecticut. And so this was a huge thing because we're really trying to bring more accessible yoga to people who might not otherwise have it. So we paired up with a couple different farmers markets and had them running in conjunction with that. And we ran it from May all the way through October, which was super cool. We're even looking into, we've been asked to potentially spearhead running this program for 6 other cities in Connecticut next year.
Awesome,
So we're looking into making sure that it's something we can actually do well. But this would be like a huge initiative to trying to bring yoga to more people and the teachings to places that might not otherwise feel like they can go to a yoga studio. It's a really big thing that we're trying to do at the studio right now. We're really trying to make sure that that these teachings are open for everybody. It doesn't just feel like you have to
you
go
have
in
like
and-
some like community karma classes, I think, that are cheaper or
Yeah, they're all
whatever.
donation based.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah.
if you feel like you can't afford, you know, fancy yoga, but, you know, you still want to get there, you know, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily affordable for everybody. It's great for you, but, you know,
Yeah.
we all have different economic levels.
Yeah, and we really want to make sure that it's doesn't feel like it's only reserved for a certain economic class. We really want
Sure,
to make sure that, you know, the teachings and the meditation and the benefits that you're getting from the practices are available to everyone. So we're never turning people away. We're always creating opportunities for people to have lots of different ways to practice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So public art.
Public art.
Public art.
Quajo murals everywhere.
I would do more yoga everywhere. That'd be cool if we could pump some money into go bring it into schools and do all kinds of stuff. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the ideas with this Connecticut program is if we can get enough funding to have it in the parks, I would love to see it brought into more community centers in these areas, going into gyms, going into schools. I know that Peg Oliveira from 108 Monkeys does amazing work with offering yoga in different places also. So being
Is
able
that
to
your
team
Peg? Who does the power yoga
Yeah.
or whatever? At Fresh?
Yeah.
up, most
Yeah,
likely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, power vinyasa.
Oh, there's only one peg.
There's only one Peg.
Good to know. All right.
Yeah, she's like the yoga superwoman.
Yeah, she's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah. I would build a roller coaster on the green, I think, for my $1
Definitely.
million. I would build
down a
1/100th
blacktop
of a
first.
roller coaster. And I would put it right through 900 Chapel, so you go through the old mall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They would love that. That would really help the market rate on those apartments.
I used to live in those apartments.
Same.
Yep.
Nice. Where were you in there?
236.
The Lady
Nice.
Foot Locker, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
215 for me.
The Lady Foot Locker, nice.
Is your stock answer?
It was like a dark hole. It was like the perfect for right after
Well, they were
college.
all a dark hole.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, I was on the inside. There was no
Yeah.
natural light.
Oh,
at
me
all.
too. Yeah. It was perfect for right after college. You didn't want to see
Yeah.
natural light.
It was good. It was perfect for 10 years out of college.
Yeah.
Just when you just want to shut out the world and play the new Far Cry without talking to another human for a while, just you and the cat. It's
That was
perfect.
my roommate for a while.
Nice. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But now I live in a house with windows, which is nice. Now, light is great, I gotta say.
Makes a big difference.
It really does.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got in your? I have these fake wooden blinds in my room, so it's like super dark though. So I basically do still live in darkness. What do you got? Mini blinds, drapes? What's everybody got? All right, we're gonna come off that. Let's do another question and then we'll wrap up. Because I don't know. I think we're getting there. So this game is controversial.
Ooh.
So, and it's going to put you in a bad spot, which is I love. It's called Survivor. And so basically the way it works is I pick 3 businesses and you have to pick which one survives.
Oh, jeez.
And they're your friends and neighbors in downtown locations. So
Fresh
3 options.
yoga, balanced yoga, breathing room.
You gotta at least pick 3 that are not hers. Like I don't think that she's gonna pick a non-her
You
one.
never know what's gonna happen.
That's true. Her third
I
eye
don't
is
know.
open and it's not looking good for breathing around.
This is tough because I am a board member of the Town Green Special Service District, so this might not be the best question for me to answer.
Well, you can't go back once the question's asked.
It
You
does,
gotta answer
it does help
it.
that no one listens to this. Would that help if I told you that only 78 people listen to us? Oh, wait, I shouldn't have said that because now the people who run this know. Well, what are you going to do? Eventually more people listen to it. All right, we
cut
won't
our
play
mic.
that game. Ugh.
Wah, wah.
Really, we're leaving it. What were the 3?
All right, we'll
the
play.
3 businesses?
Me and you will play, and
Yeah.
then she'll just like.
I'm
give
going.
us a
I'm going
side
to
eye.
have dinner at one of those places tonight after you
Perfect.
mentioned
All right,
it.
nice. Survivor Downtown is Jack Steakhouse, which is the steakhouse / club, I guess, downtown over under College and Crown, I guess, whatever it is. That place.
Haven't been there.
Te Amo
Tequila.
Tequila or whatever it is,
They
which
just
is the
opened.
new. Yeah, they just opened. That's in a cursed location. So, but it's like the lady who owns Barracuda, right? I believe.
Oh wow! All
Yeah.
right.
Do love me some tacos.
Yeah. So I
Mhm.
mean, I went there was the day before Thanksgiving, and it was hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
I
was
heard that.
so many people there. Too many, I would say.
Mhm.
I heard that too.
Yeah, for me at least. I mean, it's great if you're young and actively drinking alcohol, but for me, it was a little overwhelming. I was like, oh boy, these people are grinding on me. I'm gonna get pregnant. Anyway, and the other one is Kuro Shuri, which is the new ramen place on
Yeah.
Crown, which is getting rave reviews
Oh my god,
on
it's
Yelp.
so good. We were just
It
there a
is.
couple days ago.
Yeah, I hope they
So
stay
good.
open for one more hour because I'm gonna go eat there right after this.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I think that they'll definitely stay open for at least
Yep.
another hour. I was just there yesterday, so.
Yeah, their new menu is awesome.
Oh, they've already changed
Yeah.
menus?
Yeah.
It's very kind of nondescript. I walked right by it, even though I was looking for it.
Oh my god, it's beautiful inside. They did
No, it's
such
cool.
a great job. Yeah. It's,
Now, is there a
it's really
rule
good
that you
spot.
have to play like hip hop with the new ramen place?
Oh, they were
Oh,
playing all
definitely.
Christmas music.
Oh,
I got like my
no.
total share of Christmas music. I think we went on Sunday. I
That's
was like,
Hanukkah,
I don't
too.
need
so
to.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
Is there
Jeez.
Hanukkah music?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My dad posted on my Facebook wall to check out this all Hanukkah music serious channel, and I can't tell if he's kidding or whatever. I can never tell with my dad. This is where I get it from.
Gotta
It's
wait
like-
to see if he checks back in. Did you listen to the channel?
I think he was kidding, but I don't know.
Does it only play for 8 nights?
I mean, probably. Yeah, I doubt it's year round.
It would be even better.
Maybe it's 6 through the holiday season, but I doubt it's.
Your
so what
dad sends you that in June just to get you pumped
right.
up.
do you remember? Do you remember Hanukkah, son? We had a good time, right? I forgot to light my second candle in the menorah last night, so I'm in trouble.
Ooh.
Not getting in
What does
Jewish
that mean?
heaven. Not
Oh,
getting in
yeah.
Jewish heaven, yeah, which doesn't exist, thank God. So, bullet dodged. Okay, so she's not gonna play because she's like a committee member or
Yeah.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Sally, no fun over there.
So we're killing one of these places.
No,
Is
no,
that-
we're picking the
which
survivor.
ones-
Which one survived? 2
Oh,
died.
which one's gonna survive?
It's like a even worse Sophie's choice.
Mm-hmm.
Sophie's lone child.
So which one will survive the longest? That's what we're.
Forever. It's implied that if you pick
Forever.
it, it will outlast us all.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, I think with environmental destruction, we only have like 5 more years. So, like, just think of it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Te Amo Tequila because Barracuda is just a good legacy. Barracuda's great.
Yeah,
so
no, Barracuda is
I
always
think
hopping.
they're
So,
coming from good stock there.
nice.
Ramen, I don't know. There's a lot of noodle places opening up.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. It is. It's a weird spot over there too. It's like I think they're like right next to like 116 Crown.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Cool. I guess I would. Yeah, I might be with you. I'm kind of torn between them and Kuro. It's certainly not Jax.
No, I think that's
I think
implied.
We can all agree that it's definitely not Jax. I can't figure what's going on over there because I walked
Yeah.
by
No
on a
one
Friday and
can.
it's like a club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're just trying to kind of do whatever, you know.
They've got like twinkly lights that come on at night in the ceiling.
Mhm.
It's like
I thought about hitting them up to do a comedy show, but then I walk by and I'm like, oh, it's weird. I feel weird, and I just keep walking.
Mhm.
I should do it though. It's the kind of place they'll probably do it because they're like, yeah, sure, draw on some business.
We'll do anything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which is like perfect for comedy. Desperation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We sell ramen noodles and tequila now.
Cool. All right. Well,
Perfect.
I run it. Can you think of any new fun games that you should play?
At this very moment, no.
Okay. It's too
No.
bad.
Yeah.
For the
it's
moment.
only thinking about ramen now.
Yeah. No, next time we're gonna have new games. We're gonna have signs for
Yeah.
people coming by in the windows.
Okay. What do you? All right. I'm curious about this. What do you think about having like characters on here? You know, like do you listen to Comedy Bang Bang at all?
I already told you I didn't like the idea, so
You
you're
don't like the
obviously
idea.
not directing this towards me.
All right. Yeah. I guess. I mean, you never were explicitly against it, but I guess. All right. I duly noted. You are.
There's a
co-host.
room full of your ex-girlfriends in the lobby right now. I don't know if you know that.
Come on in, girls.
Wow. I didn't know it was gonna be like a firing squad situation.
That's how I pictured it.
I
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be sequential, like one cast at a time.
Oh, it would be one at a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all
Jeez.
just kind of like amping each other
We're
up out
doing
there
it
right
I
one
now.
don't
after the
know.
other.
One at a time, one after the other might be good, and then get them all in the room at the same time and let them compare notes.
Oh God! Well,
Oof.
this sounds.
That's the
so
scariest part of the whole
savage.
thing.
I would listen to that if it was anybody else, but boy,
Right.
like yeah.
That's
I
why
think-
I don't think you can know when it's going to happen. It has to happen. You
I
just
mean,
have to
I
be
do have.
there.
I'm the one with studio access, so probably I have to be involved. But yeah. So yeah, it is a fun idea. So look out for that. I will be promoting that.
Yeah.
Breathingroomct.com. Is that what it is?
Yep. Yep.
Breathing Room. Can you please tell me what it is again? The total title.
Breathing Room Community Yoga and Wellness Center.
Community Yoga and Wellness Center.
Mhm.
Favorite chakra, Third Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Margot Broom. Downtown of the year 2018 too, right?
It sure was.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sure.
Awesome.
It is, right? It's 20, isn't it? Or is it like the beginning of the year for the whole previous year? Or how does it work?
I think it was for the year, or it was maybe for last year. It was
Okay.
like because of the move into the new space.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Nice. Yeah, it's
It's
beautiful.
to motivate
Creating
you for the year
jobs.
coming.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. Don't leave. No, it looks great. It's an amazing space. It really is. It's a
Thanks.
great little community center. It's I have definitely checked it out. It is awesome. I strongly encourage you to go check it out. Check out all the stuff. Rolfing, the all this meditative stuff. Quajo does a meditation there, right?
Yeah, Quajo does once a week, and we're moving it, hoping to have 2 or 3 times a week starting in the new year.
Nice.
Yeah, we've got a cool. We're going to be doing like a weekly live or daily live meditation on Instagram in the new year. So it's
Oh,
going to start kind of
nice.
midway through January, to kind of get past that whole New Year's.
Yeah, let people make their
Intention stuff.
resolutions and
Yep.
then
And then we like, okay,
pounce
let's
while they're
really do
vulnerable.
this.
Exactly. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
That's right. That's good. So plugs, anybody? You don't have anything to plug, right, Colin?
No.
Still got those apartments.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Nothing.
check Craigslist for
That's right.
his
Check out
apartments.
Craigslist.
Craigslist.org.
That's right.
Breathing Room CT. You got anything coming up in the next week or two you want to plug?
Yeah, I mean, we've got our holiday packages. So we've got a
Okay.
couple different options. You
Mhm.
could get a float, you could get 5 yoga classes and a massage. So there's a couple
Okay.
different package options. And then, like, our boutique is an awesome place for Christmas shopping, holiday shopping.
That's right. Shop local.
Yeah, shop
Mhm.
local. We got all great
Stick
stuff
it to
from local
Amazon.
artisans.
That's right.
Unless they sponsor us, in which case I will take that. as
Shop
affiliate.
Amazon.
Shop Amazon. Smile@amazon.com. I am hosting a comedy show on Monday, December 10th at the Space Ballroom. It's the last Haha Hamden, so come out. They apparently don't like that our comedy shows only have 7 attendees, I guess. It's not a real win for them. But no, it's been great. It's just Monday nights are tough to do comedy, but it's a super fun room. Come check it out next Monday.
So
I'll be hosting.
it's really dead over there. It's really.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah, I'll
good.
come out. Great.
Yeah. But you get a front row seat, and you can
Beautiful.
watch the very end with me. We can go out together. So hope to see you there, and I probably will do some other comedy things in the near future. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you, Margot, so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Colin, as always.
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
co-host.
Good to be here again.
And yeah, we will see you next episode.
Namaste.
Busy people and lots of yellies, Worcester hipsters and fat up townies. We have more than pizza in common, with 2 rocks for bookends. New Haven, New Haven, New Haven, between 2 rocks.